People over 80, this is how you can exercise while staying seated in a seat, okay? Whether you can't get on your legs, you can't get on your, your knees, your joints hurts, or whatever. This is a way you can exercise while sitting. You want to find a stool like this, you feet flat on the floor, and legs about this shoulder width apart, okay? You know how you see, I call this the Tai Chi slap, Tai Chi slap. You know how you see on TV, people go like this, and they go slow? Well, you're gonna go bring it up, and just let your arms drop, okay? Bring it up, let your arms drop. This is the beginner phase, okay? Do this for 15 minutes every day, okay? In more advanced, you're gonna bring it up and you're gonna slap it. Bring it up, slap it. Bring it up, slap it. You do this for 15 minutes. This is more advanced. If you have shoulder issues, obviously don't be slapping it. You can just bring it up and just let it drop, okay? Do this Tai Chi slap, 15 minutes. If you can get up to 20 minutes, even better. It can stimulate all the blood circulation, all right? Make sure you follow my YouTube channel.
I was diagnosed with a muscle disease, which I can't even pronounce the name, but it's similar to muscular dystrophy, except it's painful. And very lucky, I ran across some friends in church which knew about my problems, and they mentioned that they are going for acupuncture, which I've never done in my life. I didn't know anything about it, and but I thought, with my pain, that I'd try anything. And so I went and met the clinic here. I always want to call him Dr. Jim because, he's just like a doctor to me. And he started my treatments, and he explained to me what is going on, how he hits my nerve ends, where it's hard for me to explain what kind of pain I had, but I was really, really hurting. I had muscle spasms in various areas. And I had started off with a treatment, I believe, once a week, or even more. I can't even remember. But it was like a miracle to me, honest to goodness, because I was on the table and Jim did whatever he had to do, and in almost seconds my pain was gone, and that is a miracle. I cannot explain what he's doing and how he's doing. I know he's doing it, and I have had several incidents since then where I really was crying when I got here, and Renee knows that, and he's helped me. Well, and then I had a trip planned to Europe, which scared me very much because I thought, how am I going to make this trip with the spasms I have? Also, I could hardly walk. My legs are very, very bad shape. And whatever he did, I had a letter and an address for an acupuncture clinic in Germany, but I'm so happy to say I never had to use it. I'm doing wonderful, and now I'm on a monthly meeting and treatment, and I'm not scared anymore. If the pain comes back, I know where to go.
And the topic I want to talk about today is something I mentioned before, but I want to talk about it more because we've been treating quite a few MS patients, and every one of them are seeing results, which is phenomenal. And so that's why I want to share one of the cases two of the cases that we've seen yesterday and today. So multiple sclerosis, that's what MS is. Basically, it's an autoimmune where the body's attacking the myelin sheath off the nerve. So if you imagine this orange thing is your nerves, okay? On our nerves, we have these hot dog buns. These hot dog buns allow the communication to be very quickly, into like milliseconds. So the communication jumps like this. It jumps from one hot dog bun over one hot dog bun, and that makes it go super fast instead of having to go slowly through here, right? But with MS, the body attacks these hot dog buns. It starts to eat your hot dog buns, and you have like barely any hot dog buns left. So that forces the communication to be slow. Then you have to go slow. This is the slow way. And you also will have short circuiting. You'll have like shocks and jolts and just short circuiting. So imagine our brain, our CPU up here, controls everything. It communicates with the rest of our body through our nerves. And when we don't have enough hot dog buns to protect our nerves, then that communication gets broken up. So I don't know about you, but for those of y'all who have a spouse or are married or have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and if you don't have good communication, what happens, right? So when communication breaks between you and your significant other, then there becomes problems. Well, what do you think happens in your body when you don't have clear communication between your brain, your CPU, and the rest of your body? Your limbs aren't going to start doing stuff that it weren't supposed to be doing, right? And so that's the thing about multiple sclerosis, the body attacking your hot dog buns and causing a miscommunication or poor communication throughout your body. And so there's so many symptoms of MS, but one of the things that we've noticed recently is foggy brain and fatigue. These are two common symptoms that all of our MS patients have, and all of them are seeing an improvement in their foggy brain and their fatigue. So what are we doing? So probably the next question is, what are we doing? We're using acupuncture. We're using our QRA acupuncture. So we use a specific type of acupuncture in our clinic. It is not taught in schools. Nobody teaches it except us. It's our own technique of basically quick relief acupuncture. That's what quick QRA stands for. We use our own acupuncture technique, and we use our own functional pulse diagnosis. So we prescribe Chinese herbs for these patients to improve their organ function. Again, this is not taught in school. Only acupuncturists that train with me will know how to do these two things. So we utilize these acupuncture and Chinese herbs, and we focus on what we call restorative medicine. Restorative medicine is basically restoring their organ function, balancing your immune system so their immune system stops eating at their hot dog bun, okay? And so when we restore the organ function, then the degeneration happens slower. Sometimes we can actually help the hot dog bun. We can bake it and regenerate some of the hot dog buns, okay? Now, MS is not curable. I'm not saying that we can reverse 100%. What I'm saying is our MS patients recently, every single week, they're seeing improvement. Just in a couple of treatments. Yesterday we had an MS patient. She had four or five QRA acupuncture treatments. So QRA acupuncture treatments, and her fog got lifted. That's all we did. The only thing we changed was we did our QRA acupuncture, and her fog got lifted. Her brain became clear. And for another patient, we added some herbs. Energy started to improve, right? So some people may, what herbs do we add, right? Well, here's our secret. Using our functional pulse diagnosis we use this to determine which organs are dysfunctioning and which herbs to use. The herbs are always different. We don't put someone on one specific herb and formula forever because we restore function, right? We're constantly monitoring the organ function, and so we're using our functional pulse diagnosis. So the herbs change from week to week. But I'm excited to share this because we're seeing phenomenal results with MS patients. Prior to this year, we had not treated that many. I'd probably say under 20 patients. But recently we've been using a protocol that I developed for neuropathy, and we've been using it for our MS patients, and every single one of them are improving. Now, it's not 100% reversed, but they're improving their quality of life. So if you know someone who has MS, their quality of life really sucks. They can't do much. They can't do what they want to do, right? So thought I'd share this. If you know of an MS patient, let them know about us and get them in. If they aren't in Austin, Texas, then have them contact me. I have trained a few acupuncturists around the world. We've got some in Australia and England and all over the US. So I can hook them up with someone that is trained in our QRA acupuncture and our functional pulse diagnosis, because that's the only thing we do to help MS patients, right? So hopefully this is beneficial. Spread the message because MS is not fun.